Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. I just received a notification email from Nevada Grenchen, and I thought it was an email letting me know that the Antarctic 35mm that I was waiting for pre-order was in stock, but it wasn't. However, the watch that has become available was kind of a shock. Let me explain. So when I got the email, it was about an Antarctic watch, but it wasn't the one that I was after. It was the Spider. And if you haven't seen the Spider, it's an amazing design. That dial is so much fun, and you can see why it's called the Spider. Caseback Tim did a great review of one. I think the one he did had a silver dial. I don't know what variants there will be or anything, but in the email that I received, it was a black dial one. And what's so crazy is it's another 35mm watch. This one does have a date window on it, and spoiler alert, I just ordered an Antarctic 35. The one that I was after, I ordered it from Hodinkee because one of you mentioned receiving yours, and that's where you got it, instead of having to wait for pre-order. And they are an official AD of the brand, so the money goes to Nevada Grenchen, so that's good. But the Spider is intriguing. Such a cool design. And it's so crazy that the brand has put out yet another 35mm watch. Now, do I want everything to be small like this? Not at all. I remember back in the day when I was a larger watch person, how frustrating it was. Every time I would turn on YouTube, someone like me was sitting there griping about the size of watches and wishing watches were smaller. And I remember being irritated because I didn't want small watches. So I don't want that at all, but as a lover of vintage watches, it is cool to have some options for contemporary pieces that are not only vintage in aesthetics, but in size as well. So I'm always excited when a brand is gutsy enough to go with something smaller than a 36mm. Now, you do see A11 homages that are really tiny, and some Explorer homages in 36mm, but seeing stuff like the Accutrons that are really vintage looking, and I think those are 34mm, and these Nevada Grenchens in 35, it's cool because I personally have some contemporary options. In the past, certain pieces that I've purchased are probably marketed as ladies' watches because they're in 34mm, like my Maven watch, for example. So I probably won't be getting the Spider because I just blew a bunch of money on another Antarctic watch, but who knows if they're still around, maybe? Although I'm really weird about date windows, so I just may not ever wear that watch because of it. But we'll see what variants they end up putting out for the 35mm Spider. Maybe there'll be one with no date with a silver dial. But yeah, look at some of these shots of that watch. So cool looking. And they did do the date window really well on this piece. So now I'm even more of a fan of the brand. That is so cool. They are doing some really amazing things over at Nevada Grenchen. Nice short video tonight, but I know a few of you out there like the Spider variant, and if you've gone little like me, this will be an exciting release for you. Thanks for watching.